Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Dynamite, or Strength for Might. I am Jim Ross, here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on Dynamite Strength for Might, we're going to see the fallout which happened on Rampage Holiday Hell last Saturday or Star Day. And we know things didn't go well for the former IW heavyweight fighter, former AEW heavyweight fighter, former AAA heavyweight fighter, for NJPW heavyweight fighter Kenny Omega, which has scathed me for making mistakes when by mistake I called him the WWE heavyweight fighter. Winnings that he's never ever going to win. Well, Trini Kwan said it might be true. Kenny Omega has won a lot of winnings over his long wrestling calling, but he's never was a WWE heavyweight fighter. Well, I'll tell you what, Wade Barrett said, Kenny Omega's got no one to guilt but himself. He went to fight Roman Reigns, told everyone he was going to become the world heavyweight fighter, and sadly, that didn't happen, Wade Barrett says. So, is Kenny Omega going to say sorry to David Meltzer? He going to say sorry to all his followers out there? First off, Kenny Omega, Wade Barrett's, he going to say sorry to David Meltzer? He's sorry to all his followers out there for letting him down, for making him think he's the greatest the greatest wrestler out there, but he's not. Oh. Alright, Kenny Omega says, so I didn't keep I am not the world heavyweight fighter. But you know, I worked hard to fight Roman Reigns. And I know everyone out there is going to say, Kenny, but you're David Meltzer's beloved wrestler. He's going to love everything you do. If it's in AAA or NJPW or PWG or IW or AW or whatever, he's in DSW. He's going to love everything you do. First off, I'm not going to say I'm sorry to David Meltzer, because I didn't make that oath to David Meltzer. I made that oath to my followers. I said I was going to become the world heavyweight fighter, and I didn't. And you want to know whose mistake that was? That was Adam Cole's mistake. You see, all Adam Cole had to do was to fight off Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. And that was also Brock Lesnar's mistake. See, we thought that since Roman Reigns fired Paulie Dangerously, we thought, well, all we had to do was deal with Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, and thought as long as we had those two under run and lead, then it would all been smooth. But no. Brock Lesnar doesn't keep his word, F5s me and Adam Cole. But it's your mistake, Adam Cole, because you told me you had everything under run. Forgive me for following a ditz. That's all you are, Kenny Omega. A ditz. A over-onlooked, overloved ditz. That's all you are. I'm sorry I ever followed you. Everyone always talked about how great Kenny Omega is. Wow, it's the king, the Kaiser of wrestling, Kenny Omega. Look at all the great things he did in AAA and NJPW. Look at what he did in PWG. Gotta overlook how he was, oh, look all the great stuff he did. Not so much in WWE because he couldn't cut it there. But we gotta overlook we can't really look at his DSW work. Didn't really do shit in DSW. But that was under Dovey's watch, so I guess we really can't hold that against you, right? Oh, look at all that great stuff look at all that wonderful stuff he's done in IW and AEW. Give me a fucking bloody break. First off, you're overhyped, over-onlooked, and you're not as great as everyone makes you out to be. You guilt me for losing? Kenny, you're the one who was in the... Oh, fuck. Kenny, you're the one who was in the ring. You're the one who was in the ring, Kenny. You're the one who was in the ring. You're the one who lost. Come on, no. Take there. You're the one who was in the ring. You're the one that lost to Roman Reigns, not me. I beat Roman Reigns. Yeah, it was a throw out, but that's still a win. Unlike you, Kenny. You didn't win none of your fights against Roman Reigns. None of them. All the fights you had with Roman Reigns going back to November and to December were all losses. And that was even before I even came to the TWF. See, unlike you, I did some good shit. I was in NJPW. I was in AAA. I was in PWG. Okay, I wasn't in IW. And I was in WWE, but I did a lot more great shit than you. And that can AEW. Hold on here, the Jackal says. Don't start. Shut up! I can handle this. So, you're saying you're a greater wrestler than me, baby? You know what, Adam Cole? You were nothing more than a knockoff of me. You see, I was in WWE many years ago, and DSW, but I couldn't cut it, so I left. Adam Cole, what the fuck were you doing? You came to WWE, put you on, and they put you in WWE. Oh yeah, you won the WWE NXT heavyweight winnings. But after you lost it, what happened? Nothing. Fighting with Buddy Fish, fighting with Kyle O'Reilly. You know, fighting with Roderick Strong. That's all you're good for, is hanging out with those fuckers. Oh, is that right, Kenny Omega? Well, you like to hang out with the young shits. Matt Buck and Nick Buck. You like to hang out with all those fuckers. And don't forget, my friends were your friends. I was in the same team you were in. I was in Bullet Club. I know AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. I know Kyle O'Reilly, Buddy Fish, Roderick Strong, you Kenny Omega. You weren't even a fucking leader of it. Yeah, no were you. The only way I'm going to true is today here, Jackal, Cyrus, whatever they call you. I'm going to fight this piece of half a shit Kenny Omega, David Meltzer's beloved wrestler, and I'm going to beat him. Because unlike you, I didn't lose. You lost to Christian Cage. You lost to Adam Page. Not me. Well. Yeah, you like to bring up the fucking past, buddy. You took some losses too. You lost to Finn Balor. You lost to Carl O'Reilly more than once. All right. And on behalf of the Oversight team, Adam Cole will fight Kenny Omega here today on Dynamite. Well, the Fight Lord's in the ring now. And you can tell Jackal, Osiris, whatever he calls himself, Jim Ross, that he's losing running lead over his buyers. And Adam Cole just knocked down Kenny Omega, Jim Ross said. He just hit him in the back and does that other shit he's been known to do. Oh! Well, they don't like each other. They scathed each other. They shamed each other. They guilted each other, Trini Kwan said. They even went as far as to besmirch each other. Trini Kwan said, well, Adam Cole has some truth. It wasn't. It was scathing. It wasn't. There was shaming and guilting. But I wouldn't say besmirching. But he has some truth. Ah! If it wasn't for Kenny Omega, no one really give two shits about Adam Cole. Adam Cole was doing cool shit before anyone even cared about Kenny Omega. Adam Cole right now, down on Kenny Omega right now. These two were both in the Bullet Club at one time, Wade Barrett said, but that's done. Well, Jim Ross said a lot of folks were in the Bullet Club over the years. A lot of non-Dawnlanders like Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Carl O'Reilly, Buddy Fish, Roderick Strong, Adam Cole, Kenny Omega, and some other folks. Even Nick Buck and Matt Buck were in at one time. Kenny Omega right now. Drop kick down on Adam Cole, Jim Ross said. Trini Kwan said, and it wasn't Kenny's. Yes, Kenny did lose to Roman Reigns. Yes, he did lose to Christian Cage. Yes, he lost to Adam Page. But I don't think Adam Cole would done any more greater. Trini Kwan said. I don't know about that. Wade Barrett said. Kenny Omega, just got knocked down. And running knee to the back of the head.
All right, now break the hold. He's on the ropes. Come on, break it. 1.
Well, looks like the battery's dead. Here we go. 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Adam Cole. Adam Cole has beat Kenny Omega here on Dynamite. And I know it might not be the way it plays out in true life in AEW, Jim Ross says, but that's truly sad. That good friends are now become bad foes, Jim Ross says. But I'm going to tell you one thing, Kenny Omega and Adam Cole were never friends. Wade Barrett says, at the end of the day, all Adam Cole was one of those heavies for Kenny Omega. Since he's such a weakling, he can't get anything done on his own. He needs everyone to help him, like Roman Reigns. But at least Roman Reigns has never lost a fight, where Kenny Omega lost 2. Wade Barrett said, yeah, he lost to Christian Cage, lost to Adam Page in true life. Here in the TWF, he lost to Roman Reigns, now he lost to Adam Cole. What's he going to say now, Wade Barrett said. David Meltzer's beloved wrestler. Gorilla Monsoon said, would you stop, Jim Ross says. Stop calling Kenny Omega David Meltzer's beloved wrestler, Jim Ross says. Yeah, Trini Kwan said, that's a mean thing to say. And David Meltzer has a lot of beloved wrestlers. Kenny Omega, things seem to not be going the way you want them to go. You really haven't won as many fights or matches in the TWF you thought you would. It's true, Gorilla Monsoon. Things haven't quite gone the way I wanted them to go. Yeah, I came to the TWF last month. Yes, I lost. Yes, I lost to Roman Reigns many times. I got one win I got at least 1 or 2 wins over Seth Rollins. Yeah, I lost to Adam Cole. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. The way I look at it, is that, yeah, Adam Cole may have beat me, but hey, I'm gonna get my hands on Adam Cole again. See, he said some some mean things about me. Sure, I can handle the scathing, but he wants to go on and guilt me and shame me and say how he done a lot more than I did. Well, he didn't beat. Yeah. I could bring up how Adam Cole took his first loss to Keith Lee. I could bring up how Adam Cole took more and many losses to Kyle O'Reilly, but I don't do that. Because I'm bigger than that. Jackal, what's going on here? Well, Gorilla Monsoon, what's it look like? Kenny Omega, the king, the Kaiser's having a hang up right now. You know, unlike Roman Reigns, which can't handle the truth, who fired Paulie dangerously, Kenny Omega hasn't fired me. And yes, things didn't quite go the way he wanted them to go. Brock Lesnar, he was a creep. He was a heel. It was our mistake for working with him. But Adam Cole, him and Kenny Omega go back to their days, early days in wrestling. Adam Cole was in the same wrestling businesses that Kenny Omega was in. But Adam Cole really didn't do as much as Kenny Omega did. He likes to say he did, you know. But at the end of the day, Adam Cole can never say that he was a AAA, AW, IW, PWG, PW, AJ, JPW, NJPW, IW, AW heavyweight fighter. Adam Cole, you might be a good wrestler. You may have been a long lording WWE NXT heavyweight fighter. But that's shit, because you never won any winnings that meant anything. You never were a former IW heavyweight fighter, AEW heavyweight fighter, AAA and NJPW heavyweight fighter. And all you are is a creep and a heel. Well, that's our talk with, Gorilla Monsoon said, that's my talk with Kenny Omega and the Jackal. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Kenny Omega and the Jackal here on Dynamite. It looks like it is all the time we got here on Dynamite or Strength for Might. I'm Jim Ross. For Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett, we hope you like Dynamite. For Strength for Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact. Strike her hit.